Yo, welcome everybody. I'm going to try to give as many people a shout out as I possibly can. I might have to change my headset because I can't stand this. I've got them fucking stupid ones that you can't hear nothing out of. Mikey, the real Mikey, welcome, brother. I do appreciate you. Hopefully you found the stream all fine tonight. Cobra Obra, as always, on my side panel. Welcome, brother. We got Mac, he's a goat as well. Appreciate that, Mac. Thank you, bro. Mark as well. Appreciate you, bro. Brandy is on my side panel, also a goat. Appreciate that. And welcome to the side panel. Where are we? I just don't want it to jump on me tonight, hopefully. Fingers crossed. That's mostly you guys talking. Joey Elon. I'm always going to say it that way. I do apologise. Also a goat. Nutcracker as always. Nice to see you there, bro. Mitchell. I can't pronounce that. Joe's, I'm going to call you because I can't pronounce that last bit. I do apologise. JBW as always. Hopefully you're having a good time out in Spain, mate. And he's also a goat. Puck, another goat. Appreciate you, bro. Manuel, welcome, brother. Hawks, as always. Appreciate you. Anal. Well, I know it ain't anal. Someone's going to put me right once I get him on here. It's Anil, I think. Riker. Welcome, guys. Ronald, as always, appreciate your time coming along, mate. Panzer, welcome. Or Ryan, someone's just left me. Kevin E, welcome, brother. Chappie, as always, appreciate your time, mate. Pac-Man, as always, nice to see your name there again. King, as well, or Mr. King. Welcome, brother. Sarah, as always. Jim, I think that's a new name tonight. Cheeky Monkey, as always, appreciate your time coming along, guys. Ruby Doogie, I don't think I've seen your name for a couple of weeks. Welcome, bro. Zoom, another go. Appreciate you, bro. Mitja, I've been told how to pronounce your name and I've forgotten already, so I do apologise. Rumpelstiltskin, aka Manny, welcome, guys. Appreciate your time coming along. George, another go. Welcome, bro. Generator, appreciate you. Snake, Crazy Snake, even. POVG Fuel Gaming, I think someone's trying to get an advert there. XUs, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bill, I think he's on my side panel. Zoom's also a goat. Blade is on my side panel as well. Welcome, bro. WC Thunder, as always. Zeldan Mo. I hope I pronounced that right. It sounded right in my head. Simon, as always. Boom Boy, welcome, guys. WC Thunder, I think I've said that already, so you get two shout. Anton will be upset about that. Jim 1, and it's just jumped to me. Philip, Lee, welcome, guys. Chilling, another go. Ernest, welcome. Yorkshire Daz, and anyone I've missed, I do apologise if I've missed you. Right, on my panel tonight, we have got... where's my Discord? Yeah, right, we've got Bill, Brandy, Cobra Obra, Devil Dogs, Jim, Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Dr. Love, and Sir Anton Airlines, the 59th. Guys, if you want to unmute and say hello.
Hello.
Evening all.
Hello.
Hopefully you're doing...
Bonjour.
There was something I was supposed to do before I even spoke. Hopefully you heard that.
What?
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yeah, just before we go into too much, can I shout out for a real Mikey, because it's nice to see him again. We haven't seen him for a little while. Nice to see you back, Mikey.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's normally first on the chat every single show.
Yep.
And someone's just joined me. Let me just check to see who that was. That was, I think, was it Bill?
Oh, it's Blade.
Blade. Oh, Blade's got bad internet. So... Yeah, it's not a problem, mate. Welcome the Kool-Aid King. Yorkshire Daz. Adjiz. I hope I'm pronouncing that right and I ain't destroying it. I do apologise. Right, I do want to go over the last event and the score out of 10, but before I go through each one of the panellists, I would love to know some of your scores out of 10 and a little description or reason why you give it that score out of 10. That would be perfect from everyone in the side chat there, if you could give us a score roughly. And what I'll do is I'll get Cobra Obra to read it out at the end of after we've finished giving our scores. On that note, I'm going to start with Cobra Obra so then he can get on and make sure you don't miss anyone. What's your score out of 10, bro, and your reasons why?
I'm going to sit on a 3.
I'm going to have to change this headset.
Purely because I feel like everybody else, it's probably the same grind, same time, but I just decided to do it over a longer period of time. So for me, it wasn't exciting. I got everything that I needed to, and possibly a little bit more, but I just felt it was the same old, and it's getting monotonous. It's getting boring. So I'm sitting on a 3, to be quite honest.
Perfect.
And that's my best score.
Hang on. Who did I go with, Cobra Obra? Sir Anton, please.
I'm going to just go middle of the road again there, and I'm going to give it a 5. And I take it there's potential for this new unit, so I'll mark it up 1. So well, therefore that I'll give it a 6 overall. I think that's a fair for the time I put into it.
6 from Anton. And what was your score, Cobra? Sorry, mate, I was changing my headset.
3.
A 3. Six and a 3 so far. Moving on. Lone Wolf, please, brother.
Oh, hey, I'm going to have to go 1.5. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking hell.
Well, that was a kick in the bollocks.
Yeah, I'm just not getting with this bullshit they're feeding us. I'm just not. Lots of love, though, but yeah, no. 1.5, fuck it.
1.5. So we've got a 3, a 1, 1.5, a 3, and a 6 so far. I'm going to move on to Devil Dogs. Sorry, no, Jim, are you there, please, bro?
Yep. Well, I get a 4 because it was a grind for me due to circumstances beyond my control. But you all know why. But it's just the same thing over and over and over. And then when you think you're doing good, kind of like say doing it on Ruby or something like that, and getting free repair, etc., etc. And then you do a base again, exactly the same way, and you end up with an hour and a half bloody repair. I
Yeah.
just couldn't deal with it.
So what was your score?
I get a 4.
4. Very low this tonight. You guys are being stingy. Devil Dogs, please, bro, if you're there.
I give it a 7.
Good score. Good score.
Any reason why, or just a 7? That's it.
It's because of the fact that it's the same thing, but once I got used to doing the harder track, it got more easier, and I got some free repairs instead of having spending 1 gold, 2 gold, or 30 gold on repairs.
30 corner.
I've just lost my fucking chat. What's going on?
30 corner.
That's all right. I've got it back.
It's probably because the phrase "dirty coiner" was used.
And also, City there, just to let you know, there's a gentleman has got a challenge for you whenever you get time. Only whenever you get time. So that could be any time before the end of the show. Just let me know whenever you have time, please.
Hmm?
There's a challenge for you. It's nothing to do with War Commander, but it could be to do with War Commander, but there's a challenge for you. So you pick the time whenever you want to accept the challenge, because you will be accepting the challenge. Thank you.
I won't be accepting no challenge that I don't know anything about it.
Well, that's a challenge. That's a challenge then. So you've just accepted it by saying no.
I just want to put this out there. Devil Dogs has got a YouTube channel. He's creating videos on War Commander. If you guys want to chop over and have a look at his channel, if you like what you see, or if you just want to give it out of the kindness of your heart, give him a subscribe. Links in the side chat. Right, so I'm going to move on to my next victim. Is Brandy, please.
I give it a 2. I got everything I needed, but it's just boring as hell.
Okay, no. Right, okay. Blade, if you're there.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's stuck in the blue oyster again, so he is.
Oh, shit. You're only jealous, Anton.
I know why Jim was off most of the week. He got his knob. He tripped and fell on the Juve. His knob was stuck in it. He had to go to the hospital.
I want to know did he find the pearl? Did you find the pearl in the blue oyster?
Oh, he found more than the pearl. He got a pearl necklace.
Yeah. All right.
We're getting off subject here, guys. Please keep it
sorry.
fucking. All your raddiness
Sorry.
is fucking working the side chat up here.
13.5 to you too, buddy.
Sorry, Blades. What's your score out of 10, please, mate?
Well, I'm going to follow Anton and go for a 6 because, boring old shit, same old shit all the time. But you got to change it around with the different units that you're getting each time. So, yeah, I'll give it a 6. Not a bad event, but not the best.
Perfect. Thank you, bro. And Bill.
4.5.
Reasons
Absolutely
why?
boring. I'm just glad I'm retired and I had all the time in the world to play the game. I didn't finish till 1 minute before it ended.
Oof.
It just kept going.
And also, Bill,
absolutely boring.
but was this not one of your best events for XP wise?
Oh, I've done very well for XP this time, but I'm nowhere near the top of the league. 29 million. I'm quite happy with that.
So very good.
There were some low scores tonight. Snake Farm. Welcome, by the way, bro.
Hello.
Snakey?
Yes. Well,
Hey,
that
Snake.
score. Okay. I'm going to give it a 6. And the reason I gave it a 6 was it had something for everyone. We had the mission tracks. We had the soldier tracks, which I did a lot of soldier tracks. And then we had the challenge of the commander tracks, which eventually, thanks to some of you folks, I managed to do some. And so that's it. I'm going to give it 6. I thought it was a little more interesting than a lot of our later, more recent events.
That's a fair score. I think that ain't too bad. While I've tried to work out what the fuck we're doing tonight, Cobra Obra's going to read through some of the scores in the side chat.
Right, well, Mikey C's given it a 6. Mac has given it 7 out of 10 because he says, I love Kixeye, laugh out loud, and the event was good. Generator's come in at 9 out of 10. Sarah W's come in at 8. Tim was a 9, was easy but mind numbing. Hawks come in at 6, said nice and quick, 1.5 days. Good job, bro. Mark Cole said 8. He's once my Oxford built, event was easy. Matt's come in at 3 out of 10. A grind, the new event dies on spawn in PvP. At least make the grind worth it. Thunder's the same as me, as the same as what Mark's just come in at, as 3. I just can't be fucked with events anymore. I'm all evented out at this point, especially given we know the new unit will end up like the Akuma within a month. Now, what I would like to say, just in between that, good evening, Patrick. We've missed you. We've had no one to blame for months, so I'm glad to see you back. POVG Fuel Gaming says 5 out of 10. Crazy Snake is after 6. Philip said 6. It was a grind, but able to get done. Neil said 7. It was a grind, but I got all that I wanted. Als said events are just a grind. He didn't give it a figure. Yorkshire Dad says 6 out of 10. Chappie said 5. Groundhog Day. Yeah, got to agree with that. Als again has said every fucking weekend. Zeldamo said 1.5. Low, but nice. I think he might have been referring to someone else's score on the panel. Kool-Aid King says 2.14149 recurring to 10. Too much grind, too many events. Yeah, thank you. I'll have some of what you've been on. George has said 5. Nutcracker event was glitched to fuck. 4. Cheeky Monkeys on a 5. It would have been a 9 out of 10, but the use of Go-Go Bar to get the event working was idiotic, and they should have postponed the event instead. Julien said 6 out of 10, a grind, but at least more than one way to kill the bases without too much damage. Mr. King said 5. Everyone could do one of the tracks easy after unit was updated. Coming back to Mikey Lee said 8 out of 10. Jim said 6 out of 10. Pac-Man 1 out of 10. Wow. That's probably the lowest we've seen, actually. Puck says what I did would say 4, but he only got 2 million. Chris Geo said 10. My Ruby worked and glitch also. So I don't know how we managed to do that. And Jim says way too much lag on day 1. So we're up to date.
Perfect. Right. My score. You know what? I want to score it, and I know everyone's quite happy with this new unit, but it's still not a tank. This is a heavy fucking tank. That's not a fucking tank. It's a carbon, well, basically a carbon copy of the Akumas, but very, very easy for Kixeye to not nerf, but make something that kills that unit that spawns. And that's my biggest worry is the shelf life, once again, of this unit's going to be very narrow. It's maybe 2 months. Obviously, you're going to be able to use it in the skirmish, but the unit itself, in the main events, in anything else we do, PvP, base defending, as soon as Kixeye's had enough of it, it's finished. That spawning unit, it shoots too slow to be a decent tank. So my score's going to be relate to the... I'm not quite over fucking confident on the unit. It's going to be a... I want to say 5. I want to be fair. I'm not going to go stupidly low, but 5 is where I'm at with the event. Again, it was a grind. I'm not happy with the unit. It was just a Akuma's 2.0 that can be. It's very easy for Kixeye to fix that as well when they decide that it's no longer part of the game, and that I think that's fair. I think that's a very fair reflection of what we've got so far. I don't know where you guys want to go. Does anyone want to say anything else?
I just want to say good evening to Dobbo because he's just.
Oh,
dropped
Kevin
in.
as well. Yeah, another go.
Yeah, he's literally just said 10 out of 10. He said, just happy to be alive. Good to see you about Dobbo. Don't you stop not coming here and fucking our day up.
He's got a different perspective on life.
I'd like to say something before we go any further. I don't want to make his head any blooming bigger, but
Oh, I know what you're
I just like to say a big thank you to Stiddy for all the hard work he puts in to doing all the videos that helps. I think everybody do these events. Thanks, Sid.
13.6 inches now, guys.
All I heard
was. Do you know that
Wish
he
you'd
has?
learn to read a fucking tape measure, right?
that he has dwarves playing his event.
I've got to fucking get me head bigger, haven't I? Someone's got to do it for me. Cheers, Jim.
I've been questioning.
No, it was Bill.
Oh,
It was Bill, not Jim.
the other Jim.
I should have known better.
I think you should go and have a bloody hearing test. Good.
No, he's
Fuck's
only got one here because his dick's in the other one.
How can I get it so wrong? One's fucking Scottish that lives in Wales, and the other one's fucking Northern.
Go ahead, Snickeroo. There, you're about to say something.
Was it you that was it my challenge that you were talking about, Anton?
Correct.
Okay.
What is this challenge? Come on, explain it to me, and I'll tell you whether I'm going to do it or not.
I'm sharing my screen.
This is funny. Okay, really.
Yeah.
So you have to go along with.
In the event notes, they talk about flak on something. One of the text or something. There's flak.
Yes, there's a plaque.
Am I supposed to screen share this?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, everybody
okay.
can see what it is then.
Oh,
So that's the word I want you to pronounce. That's the German word. That's the origin of flak.
Yeah. Diligenoborhokanan.
That's close.
Something about bunking a nun, did you say?
Banging a nun. How do I pronounce it, someone?
Well,
I don't know there.
How can this be a challenge if no one knows how to fucking say it?
No, is there any way
I've been practicing since yesterday. I know how to say it.
Could people post that on your Facebook page, the pronunciation and the closest one? Yes, I'll do their shadow ups for them.
Can I also just say, just before we go on, that I actually agree with Lee. What he said is he is dyslexic. He's got the decimal point wrong. It's 1.36 inches.
Right. But it's still an inch bigger than Lee's.
It's a Flagger Abwehr Canon, Sid.
Say it again.
Flagger Abwehr Canon.
Hang on. Say it again, please, Snake.
Flagger Abwehr Canon.
That don't look nothing like what that fucking word says. You're just making it up.
Are you looking at my screen?
Yeah, I had the screen up.
Are you looking at my screen?
Actually, I will say this, Julian has made straight up and he said Flagger Abwehr Cannon. He's just said the same thing.
Flagger Abwehr Cannon.
No, City's
I pronounced it
Facebook
correctly.
Profile picture, so don't worry about it.
Right, eh? Try it again.
Flagger Abwehr Cannon.
Okay, but the R is the Abwehr is in the middle by itself. Abwehr. That means air.
Abwehr.
Air Force. Abwehr.
Right,
Remember the Abwehr from all the old movies we used to watch?
Challenge. Next time, come with a better challenge, please.
Oh, I'll find a better one next time. Never mind.
Also, there's a few French-speaking ones out there, Snake, if you would like to respond to that.
Ah oui, il y a des Français, j'ai pas vu. Rampage québécois, salut, War Commander Prima.
Right, guys,
they're all off.
I think we need to move along to the update.
Just a wee shout out to Lee, if that's possible. I noticed there Lee, I'm not Lee H. I'm not going to give their surname away, but
it's already on the side chat.
Yeah, Lee H. or Lee Huggins. Okay, there. It's been 1 year since you done a War Commander video. Please, could you start making them? This event
man.
there, please.
We need, the more people making The more people making videos, the more people looking at the videos, the more people that might come along and watch your videos that don't play War Commander, the chance that someone else, some poor sucker, plays War Commander, the bigger the population gets, the greater the game becomes. Kixeye is always going to suck, but the players are always going to rule. Simple as that.
Hello?
So that's if you accept this challenge, this message will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
Right, moving forward, guys, we've got the release notes, 13.20. Release notes. I don't know why they do that to us. Yep, go on, mate.
Just a note to shout out to Rumpelstiltskin. Yes, sir, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, well done, Rumple. This is copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. So if there's any mistakes, go on.
Drake is a male duck, by the way, just in case anyone was curious.
Oh, he ain't. He works at Kixeye.
Yeah, and he is a male duck.
Yeah.
And he's a male duck.
Yancy Raffalo, I had to say hello to him because I love saying that name.
It's the only one you can get fucking right.
Exactly. Welcome, Rampage as well. ALZ. Anyone else I've missed as well? I can't look. Can I look that for me? There ain't many more. But welcome, guys. I do appreciate. Well, we all appreciate you coming along. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like it, the thumbs down. Right.
Just say before you do that, can I just say a big hi to Alistair Murdoch? He's a good pal of mine.
Yep. Welcome, Alistair.
Good evening, bro.
This is copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake, the duck. The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, October the 12th at 10 a.m. PDT update. Events, Holdout. I'm not going to read it because we will be going over that very shortly. We've got the Shadow Ops Forged by Fire Chapter 2. We will be going over that as well. Sector Breach is where I want to be. Sharkist cloning technology. Let me start that again. Sharkist cloning technology has been used on player bases, creating rogue player bases, and it's up to the sector commanders to push them out. Players will hit PvE bases that are copies of player bases with a brand new assault platoon, or with the brand new assault platoon. Assault platoons in order to earn sector XP. Fucking hell, I can't say words today. And I'm on my first beer. And sector breach XP. Hang on, let me nick this beer.
Glug. It's like a fucking sink, isn't it?
Right, sector breach XP in sector breach store. In this sector breach, earn the legendary Lightbringer along with the bronze, silver, and gold tech. That starts next week, the 20th, guys, and ends the 24th, both at 10 a.m. PDT. I have got a picture of the Lightbringer. Not that you fucking need it, but just in case you do. Where is it? Let me find it.
Buck's just given some very good words of advice towards you. He said, here we go with the butchering.
Yeah. Well, it's actually the only game I can play because Kixeye make me look fucking good.
Right?
And that is the Lightbringer right there. It's no different to what we had. It's just blue. And I think they are the legendaries now. They're factionless, aren't they? If I remember right, so they're not to any.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, nice.
They're factionless.
Oh, got war paint on it.
The good thing about the Lightbringer is it was a very, very good tank. It actually shot and fucking killed shit. So this could be a game changer.
Yeah, for a little while.
Well, till next sector, not next to sector breach, but the sector breach after that.
Yeah, there you go.
So the briefing will be available on October the 18th. If there isn't a downtime for that briefing, guys, I'm going to speak to the team, and if they want to do a live stream without a downtime, we'll see how it goes, and vice versa. That's next week, yeah. So there won't be a downtime next week. We should be able to see how this tank is. If you've got your go-go bar maxed, you should be able to look at this level 1. Don't forget, no tech, but you should be able to put a couple into your base.
Motoring has just actually put a good point out. What Melt at Kixeye thought a legendary Lightbringer was a good idea.
I think it's too soon, personally.
Yeah.
I think it's too soon, but I'm curious because I remember the Lightbringer having 700 and
700 range there, so it was.
A little bit over, I think it was. A little bit over.
750 with a gold tech.
Somewhere around that. If it ain't anywhere near that, then it's going to be unless it's a proper tank. It's got armor.
It has to start off at 700.
Yeah. Hang on,
I
let
would
me see
think.
if I can get the wiki up. War Commander
Maybe it was 725.
Lightbringer.
I won't read what Thunder's just written.
He's probably called me a cunt.
No, he didn't. He actually put on Wankai still won't add any of the new legendaries to the gear store because they're cunts. That's what
Right,
he
it
just
was
said.
it's
Well,
650.
look at the made
It's
Is he talking
650.
about the units or the Kixeye?
Probably
Kixeye.
both.
The Lightbringer's 650 without tech. I'm just trying to find out what the tech was. I don't know whether it was 50 more or 100 more. I can't remember. Or it might have been 75 more. Bear with me. Lightbringer schematic. 650. No, it's just hate these ads on. That's why I ain't screen sharing it, because the ads on Wiki now. Can you hear me, guys? Hello?
Yeah, we
I
can
can hear
hear
you
you.
there.
Yeah.
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 Another question on that there. You said it was a bit too soon there, City, and most people agree with that there. But what have they missed
what
out
she
on? The Hermes, the Phobos. What else?
Mm,
Jackrabbit.
What was before
do you
that
know
era?
what? I would have gone with something that was just out of the box crazy fucking. I would have gone with detonators that actually did what they were supposed, what they say on the tin.
Mm-hmm.
I would have
I
gone
would.
nuts. I would have gone nuts with detonators where you fucking you got 50 of them, you run them into a base and you just fucking decimate him.
It'd be a detonator that exploded and they became 10 detonators.
Or 20 detonators.
Yeah.
Fucking right up. I'm just trying to find this tech, guys. If can anyone, I can't find the schematic for this. I'm
The
probably
wiki's-
looking. Yeah,
wiki's
it's had its day, I think.
Over, yeah. The wiki's done.
Tech Center,
Okay.
War Factory. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't find the game. Hopefully, the game will be up before we
Or a question for YouTube land. If anybody can find the stats for Lightbringer, could they post them on the chat, please?
Yeah. Right, moving on. We've got the gear store update. I'm not going to read through that because we will be going through that shortly. We got quite a wow. We've got a few bug fixes. General
certainly have.
fixes. Yeah, general fixes and improvements. Bases that were not saving correctly after battle are now saving correctly. Gold Tech Aura is visible for Oxford. Oxford shots are now applying the intended status effects. Go on, mate.
I found the stats.
Yeah,
So
well,
Thunder's just
I don't want the
posted them.
stats. I want the tech.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, for the Lightbringer.
Yes,
Lightbringer went up to 710 range with tech.
that was
And that
60.
was courtesy of Thunder.
Thank you, Thunder. He's a book of
mate.
knowledge. Right, Oxford shots are now applying intended status effects. Diviner Bronze Tech description is now correct. Oh, that's a big fix. Oxford Canon cohesion buffs are now stacking correctly. Where's the 10% Shadow Ops boost fucking overpowering all the shit? Everyone's fucking... Why hasn't that been fixed?
The Lightbringer had a level 20 talent of an extra 50 range.
Yeah, so it went to 710. Good evening, Lycan.
Yo, like 'em. So is there any bugs that you think that Kixeye missed out? Obviously the 10% Shadow Ops
The
boost.
Lancers.
The Lancers are never going to get fixed. We're never going to get
Remove
legendary.
it.
We're never going to get legendary Lancers as well for the same reason that they
No.
can't fix the originals.
They can't fix
Legendary
fuck all.
What the hell do you call those things? Not hellhounds. Howlers. Legendary howlers.
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, but ain't they in the similar vein to Jackals?
Oh,
pretty
right.
much?
They
Banshee.
are,
Banshee, too.
but they shot a lot faster though.
Legendary Banshee Soul Generator just put out. That wouldn't be a bad fucking.
Yeah.
You remember that fucking event we got the Banshees on? How bad that was. Oof. Any more fixes? Any more bugs you guys have noticed that maybe
I've
Kixeye? I
noticed
can't think of any
The
of them.
gameplay loading in yesterday was absolutely atrocious for me.
That was probably something to do with their
You know,
server.
I saw posts on the city page on Facebook. A lot of guys had that issue with Anton.
Is that right? Yeah, yeah. It only lasted there for a couple of hours. You know what I mean? But still, it was A lot
Couple
of
of
ones I
hours.
see there about attack logs. Even the secular admin now, they can't get attack logs
That's
after being
something
attacked.
Kixeye need to fucking work on. The attack logs loading is fucking
Yeah.
atrocious. You have to sit there for fucking 3 days to load up an attack log to find out where the guy that hit you, his base is, for him only just jump out fucking 20 minutes ago.
Well, you
Wasn't
know,
that the reason
Not
for
only that.
HTML5 though? HTML5 was
Yeah.
supposed to sort all the problems
Yeah,
out.
no, but it would
It
have sorted.
was, but no.
It would have sorted all the problems out if it was converted fully over to HTML5. We're only playing on Kixeye's source code, which is Flash Player, or it's Flash Player and the 10 other languages that are used with it.
There's another thing that Roger just said. What about the battle sound? We don't get those anymore, do we? Haven't had them for a while.
I do. I get the battle sound and the music still. I had
No, I
this.
don't.
I had this argument with the other. Not an argument, but I said I got them and I put it on and proved it. Yeah. The only thing I do miss is unit voices, and this is something Kixeye could do to improve the game. Is Kixeye could I don't know how they would set it up, but they could ask the players to make record their voice, and maybe open up a new Discord tab where players can put their voice to the newest unit. They say this is the newest unit. It's male, it's female, or whatever it is. We would like to hear a few of your voices, and if you win, if your voice is used, you'll get something in return.
Yeah,
and that would bring sort of galvanise the players. This is the thing, Kixeye are forever pushing the players away. That's why the War Commander Discord's so toxic, because it's always pushing them away. They need to find ways to bring the players and the dev team together and create a harmony between us. And I think that would go a long way.
If you can't tell the difference between me and Jim, what the hell is Kixeye going to do with voices?
He's got fucking steam rolling out of his ear rolls about that, isn't he?
No, his eyeballs.
I love you, Bill.
Yeah, I know you
There's
do.
I
a
do
gem.
apologise. Do you know why?
Just
It's
wanna
not
hide
that. It's not that I can't tell the difference. It's because my brain's thinking at 300 miles an hour. Well, two miles an hour right now.
Can't even
3
get a
miles an
tape
hour.
measure right.
Well, it depends on you're on the second
mixing me up
tier
with,
yet.
be mixing you up with Taffy next.
I know I couldn't mix
Oh,
him
no.
up. Fuck
No,
me.
no,
That
no.
guy's something else. He is.
look in the
I love
chat,
him to
City.
bits, but his Facebook frightens me.
City,
Look-
look
Facebook
what Meg asked
Messenger is flashing.
Meg asked you a question.
Who's asked me a question? Anyone asked City if he got his platform heal? Yes, it was fixed. I got attacked, and after that, it repaired itself, bro. I don't know why it was killing itself in the first place, but it was a strange one. Is there anything you guys want to add? The Lightbringer, is there anything else you want to discuss? Spend some time on?
I slip over the border into the Kixeye Discord every now and then just to have a look around. And not to be derogatory, but there's sure not much going
It's
on.
scary, isn't it?
Oh, what, over on
Tumbleweeds
Kixeye?
go quicker.
Yeah,
over on the Kixeye Discord,
everyone's-
there's really not much going on over there.
Everyone's scared to say anything because they get fucking banned or blocked or told off.
Probably everyone is banned, apart from the mods.
That could be.
I left
Oh,
it. I
there was-
wasn't banned. I left it willingly.
there was one other thing I wanted to mention that maybe not important, but I think it's relevant. I have a friend of mine who hasn't played the game for 7 or 8 years. And I've noticed recently, I think you may have, that's a lot of returning players. Would you agree? Sid?
There are a few more replaying. I've seen new people play.
I think there's
And
more coming our way.
anyway, my buddies gets by email 3 or 4 notifications from War Commander Kixeye a week, telling him, come back to the game, we're going to give you a new Cadillac, we're going to buy you a house, all kinds of stuff. Just come back, come back, come back. So they're aggressively pursuing anyone who ever played this game and still has a valid email address. Just threw that in there.
I don't know if Kixeye, I've got my, I think my Kixeye account's fucked. I have to log in through Facebook to play through Kixeye. Because it's just strange. I don't know what I've done to it, but it isn't a problem, if you know what I mean. So I've never seeked out an answer to get it fixed.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to add?
James just said he came back from being away from 10 years.
10
So he
years.
must have been
Welcome
right at
back,
the start
Jim.
almost.
He's come back after 10 years.
10
There we go.
years, Jim.
Wow.
The game's...
Gagné, c'est un francophone, Gagné.
So, yeah, welcome, Gambo. William, another go. So basically, you was playing for about 6 months a year before you quit. You got some catching up to do, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Neil's the same. He said, I'm a return player. Yep, that's tough on Facebook. Now, every day they post it, come back to us. Ha, 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 it worked.
I had some
Okay.
guy send me a PM the other day and saying he's been playing the game for 20 years.
There's
Well, that's
another one,
almost impossible.
Mattia is also a returning player.
And Alistair
back.
also said he had the same problem as you with the turrets.
Yeah, you've got just get one of your pals to come and smack your base, empty it out, let him hit you. It should fix itself. I didn't actually have to go and send a ticket to Kixeye to try to get it fixed. But yeah, that's a strange one. I
No.
don't know. It's the first time it ever happened to me, that. Sorry, Brandy, I interrupted you
So-
there.
Oh, no problem. So what do you guys think about people who are just coming back only after 8 months and they're being offered either a free omen or a free units that we worked hard for like next to nothing, like Omen, Salvador, some of the newer ones?
I say give it them.
Just 8 months out of being.
Yeah,
Give it
yeah.
them.
Give it. Yeah, let them get them. Make them happy. Keep them in the game.
Yeah.
Just
It's only
at
good
this
for the
at this
game.
point, the actual the player base, the actual pool of players, is shrinking and shrinking week in, week out. If Kixeye can find ways to keep players, retain players, and also open up windows for new players, old players
Yeah.
returning, I don't think that's a bad thing for the game. I was a little bit jealous the other week when someone got a Krug, level 11 Krug given to them free.
Yep.
That little bit pissed me off, but I thought it's a shit unit, so it doesn't matter what level they give him at, it's still going to be shit. You get what I'm saying? So it didn't really matter.
Mhm.
I think my Krug's
Mhm.
level 5. I'm still jealous of him, actually. My Krug's level 5.
Okay, guys. and
Another
girls,
person got. I was gonna say another person got another hero at level 10, completely built, and it was one of the 4 or 5 last ones that we've gotten recently. The one that does the zombie thing.
Yep.
Zombie.
Oh, another wee shout out there, guys. Are also there. I've just subscribed there to Lee Huggins and War Commander Prima. So if you can go to their page and give them a wee sub there, guys, I'd be more than grateful there. Thank you.
Perfect. Right, someone just joined us, and I don't know who.
Oh, animal.
Yo, animal.
Hello.
Fuck me, what are you doing here?
He woke up.
Get him,
Hang on,
guys.
so-
Fucking get him.
You
Needs to be
at the
body
moment?
searched.
How you doing, bro? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Are you live at the moment?
Yeah.
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 Okay, I'll see you later.
Wow.
Stay. You're in now. You might as well fucking stick it out. He fucked off.
He's gone.
Right, moving forward, guys, because we're lagging
the
behind a
dragon
little
went
bit.
for his cheek.
We've got a sector store, gear store update, October 20th. I think you guys know what this is. They're not going to add any. Well, I don't think they're going to add any of the legendary units, which they really need to do to start to help some of the smaller players, returning players, new players to be able to play the sector breach. But they're just not going to do it. So it's going to be generic. It's going to be, what was the previous unit? Cosmortars, yeah. Cosmortar
Yeah.
Kappa 22, 450,000 XP. And the 2 bronze techs are 375,000 XP apiece. And the 2 bronze techs are 425,000 apiece. I'm not going to fucking read the names
Sorry.
out because I can't pronounce half of them.
Sorry to piss on your fireworks a bit there, City, but you are talking about the gear store, not the event, aren't you?
Gear store, yeah.
It's
Well,
medals.
that'll be medals, not XP, okay?
I do apologise, medals. No, you need to
me
correct
down.
me because I do say shit that don't make sense sometimes.
It's a bit like
Do you
inches
think
and
it's about
millimeters.
time that Kixeye started adding at least be able to get half a dozen or so of the jackals, the war horses, the fighters? Maybe not the newest one, but I think they need to start adding some of them units to this. So the players that are catching up can buy a few of them and start upgrading them, so then they can progress.
Well,
Yes, I
They're
do agree.
coming-
They
they're
should,
coming-
but they should put a cap on it for half of them, not the full amount.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can only get so many, and then you have to buy the rest from the event. It'd
Yeah,
be
and
like
then you give them out free too around Christmas.
yeah,
Yeah, I totally agree with that. If their max like for us is 22, then they should be allowed to get 11. That's how I see it, anyway.
yeah. I think you're spot on there with you. I was trying to be conservative with me, half a dozen or so, but yeah, you are right. Half of what the max amount is. So then, at least give them a chance to try to be able to play and even the tokens. They should be able to get half the tokens that they need. Again,
Yeah, exactly.
I think that would be a fair way for Kixeye to make sure that they haven't got to give out all these free packs all the time. It's not rocket fucking sandwich.
Science, even.
Science,
Sandwich
sandwich.
is a bit tastier. Is there
I said-
a rocket
said-
sandwich?
His
I
stomach's
said-
talking.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
He's
Sandwich
standing by it.
with aviation fuel in it. Yep.
Right, moving forward, we've got the Shadow Ops Forged by Fire Chapter 2. And is anyone actually looking forward to this piece of shit unit? Or
No.
is it we're just playing the Shadow Ops for the sake of
I'm
playing?
going to ask you a question now, City. Can you please, before you read out the tech, could you please guess the tech for us?
It's going to be the same as the Oxford. 20% against this, 20% against that, 20% more damage, 20% less damage. It's generic, boring. And that's a lie. I did look at this tech because I wanted to see if they'd done a tech for the Admonishers, Admonishers, whatever they're called.
Monitors, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I was hoping there would be a tech for them, but there isn't.
In actual fact, Alistair's just come up with a good point. It's nice to see new players back, but how about trying to keep the players they've got? Which is true.
Yep, I second that.
Yep, that's true. Good point.
Yeah, but then
Well,
Yeah, but no offense. What the bigger player, as in like, the higher leveled player who's been playing for like the 12, 13 years it's been going, what are you going to give him to make him stay here?
you can't give him nothing for free, but you can make the fucking game enjoyable for a start.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you're going to do it, is make the game better.
Yeah, to start off with, they need to bring back Warpath. Warpath needs to be a staple.
Say Warpaint.
No, is it Warpath? It is Warpath PvP.
Yeah, Warpath was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
It needs to be a
Take away the
staple.
ones that they give you free per week too.
And take away this fucking greed that Kixeye. This fucking. It's basically a knife in everyone's back. Where you've got to play this event to be able to play the next event. That fucking winds me up. It makes me fucking sick. That if you don't play that last week's skirmish, you can't play next month's skirmish because you haven't got the unit that you need to go to move forward.
That's just how selfish they are, because all they want is your coin.
It's corporate. They're greedy corporate cunts. There's no fucking. You can't even hide behind anything. They can feed us a load of bullshit that they're here for the players and all that. They made an apology about how many events, how big the grind was, and they've not done much to change the grind. So make an apology to them is like fucking farting in the wind. It's meaningless. It stinks for a little while, but it don't mean nothing in the long run.
Yep.
They also need to change if they did bring Warpath, they need to bring back a better thing than just 12 Bloodthor.
Well, the Bloodthor needs to mean something, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
We're buying the hero tech for Bloodthorium. That's it.
There's
What about
Roger
everything
in
in
the
store?
comment.
Hang on, guys. You all
I have
spoke at the
everything
same time.
before, so I don't need anything.
Right, Cobra, what was you going to say?
No, sorry. No, I think I'd said what I said. Someone else was sort of prior to me, so wasn't me. I think Anton was going to say
Anton?
something there.
It was Roger Carter has made a comment there.
It's called corporate control, Sid.
Yeah, but it's not the smartest I've ever seen. I've seen companies that are really clever with the way they produce an event where they're trying to get money out of their customers, and they're very smart in the way they do it. Kixeye, they're not that smart, but then again, they're not working with very well. They were actually working with very dim light bulbs. There's a lot of players out there that ain't very bright, and they've got a lot of money, or mummy and daddy's got a lot of money, and they go click, 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 click. And then the next thing they do, they take a screenshot of the new unit at level 20, post it on all the pages because it adds an inch to their penis, apparently.
Just another shout out there. Nutcracker is also another one who does War Commander videos. So go onto his channel there and hit a wee sub there, please.
Kixeye way of saying it's not us, it's Stillfront. Yeah, but they are Stillfront. Sorry, we keep calling it Kixeye because they bought the name Kixeye. But the big bosses are Stillfront. It's down to them. It's their control. If you go and watch Stillfront's, just look up Stillfront Group on YouTube. Take a look at some of their videos. All they talk about is money. How they can make profit out of shit.
Watch the game maker's interview with Alexis Bonte, Bonte.
It's sad. It's sad and it's not. You've got to look at the gaming industry as a whole. And just I'm an avid. I like my computer games. I play a lot of different computer games, and I see what's going on. For instance, Starfield. Everyone paid for that game. Millions of players bought it. Within 3 weeks, there was like a very small amount of players playing it. Diablo 4 is another one. If you watch any of the live streamers for Diablo 4, I think some of them, and these are popular streamers, they've got very little views. I mean, these are guys with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but they're getting like 30, 20, 30, 40 views per stream. It's crazy. And it's because corporate have seen the dollar signs in gaming. So the suits have taken over. Where before it was all about passion, it's now about the suits. Well, no, we want to draw more money out of this. How can we do that? And they spend a lot of money on therapists, psychological warfare, basically, to manipulate the players into spending as much money as possible. It's just fucking sickening.
It is.
Instead of making a game and saying, right, this game we want to make fun. But we also need to make money. So how can we make it fun and make money? They don't. They say, how can we make this piece of shit game we've got with so many players that are playing it? How can we draw the most amount of money out of it for the least amount of work? That's Kixeye 101. It's any mainstream industry in the gaming industry. That's their 101. Not all of them, because there is a few companies off the top of my head. CD Projekt Red is quite a good company. There is another one I can't think off the top of my head. There's a couple out there that ain't. They still do draw the money in, but they make sure their games are fun. I'm on screen sharing for some reason. Snake.
Who's me?
Got a test for you.
Oh, you're going to show the yeah. Okay.
That's the last month.
Oh wow!
Didn't they get a loan? See that little peak? Oh,
Yeah, what they did is they issued new bonds.
Yeah, so
they refinanced the company because they had to pay back. They had to pay back somebody, so they refinanced.
As you can see, it's slowly going down the shitter.
Yeah, that's the 6 month. That's
Bad,
the 1
isn't it?
month.
That's
Yeah,
bloody
it's very sad actually. And if you look at the 5 year, see that's way back 5 years ago. They were really low. They peaked around the time they bought.
Your screen stopped screen sharing. It
doesn't matter.
stuck.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. They peaked around the time they bought Kixeye was when they peaked.
Yeah, they was all-time high.
Yeah, that's their all-time high. Right
They was actually buying a very popular game with the Kixeye game. Although we were still mad, the Battle Pirates was doing well. War Commander was doing well, I believe.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure about Rogue Assault, but even I don't think VGA Conflicts has done that well. I might be biased here because I don't really know the game, but they've tanked all their games. Every game they've bought, they've tanked.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right, moving forward. Because
Yes.
these guys are getting bored of us talking about money and politics.
Stuff like that. Yeah, it's not important.
Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Let the players club together and buy the game.
If you guys
Yeah,
keep
sure.
watching my adverts and I make myself $1 million, I'll go offer it to them. and then I'll be in charge.
Oh dear.
Right, Shadow Ops, Forged by
I
Fire,
hope you
Chapter
ban
2.
me right away,
Lunatic
too.
running the asylum.
Oi,
in charge of
oi.
the 13.5 inch.
Hang on a
dildo
minute,
going
hang on a
down.
minute, though. It'd be fucking one hell of a ride.
Right?
No, 13 and a half. It
All
won't be.
right.
Be a
Where
tickle.
are we at? Shadow Ops? Forged by Fire?
Yeah, go on, Snake. You can read it. Axe, I need to go to the toilet.
I can't because the screen's stuck on Forged by Fire.
Yeah, that's what he did to me a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I can't because it's the writing. Hang on. I might be able to do it if I make it smaller a little
Snake.
bit.
You'll have to
Make it
add
small,
lines.
honey. It doesn't always have to be super big. You don't like it that
I
way.
need to go a wee wee.
Present Snake and he can read it out there.
Let me find it.
Oh no, you gotta find it.
Little wee wee.
We'd like to
Yeah,
take a
yeah.
pause to bring you a word from our sponsor. The portions of this program are brought to you by Vegemite.
Fuck.
Update event
Oh,
notes.
fuck is Vegemite.
Vegemite is an elixir made in Australia.
Oh.
And
damn.
just
From
another
brew-
shout
from
out there,
brewers
sorry
is-
guys, there.
Very like Marmite.
That's our, is that WC Hulkster? That's our Hulkster, isn't it?
Shadow Ops Forged
Oh,
by
yeah,
Fire.
yeah.
Here
Pardon?
we go. Shadow Ops Forged by Fire. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Go on.
Sure.
The Chapter 2 briefing. The Gift of Fire. Earn parts for the Prometheus. Unique unit. Beat the Shadow Ops bases over the next six weeks to earn all 8 parts. Canon. Get the tech your Canon units need to get to the next level in Shadow Ops. The tech is within reach. The chapter details are as follows.
But I've already got all the tech.
No, you haven't.
For the Canon, no.
No.
Can I just say, whilst you're on that quick pause, Anna Vic has just said, thanks to City's tricks, I could manage to play events easier. Smart player. Thank you, Anna Vic.
14.7.
Thank you very much.
Oh, here we go.
14.7. You've got the fucking decimal point the wrong way round, you bellend.
Well, you can't have
You did that on purpose.
7.14.
No, you can have 1.4.
Guys, Snake's been kind enough to read this out. We can.
Yeah, go
That's
on.
can
okay.
allow-
I like to listen to you guys natter on about nothing. So, do we need to read the chapter details?
No.
Yes.
Or can I make the abbreviated
Yeah.
version?
Abbreviated.
The phase
Okay.
4, 5, and 6 will be from the 13th to the 20th of October, the 20th to the 27th of October, and the 27th of October to the 4th of November. That will be phase 4, 5, and 6. As always, if you missed a phase, and if Kixeye doesn't for some reason put the Shadow Ops bases in purple domes, you can replay the current phase to earn any of the parts you may have missed.
That's if they
Shadow
don't
Ops
fuck up.
points. Shadow Ops points. Bases will give you points.
Does
Can I
that not
just
make
look at
sense?
that?
That doesn't make sense, does it? Oh yeah, it does.
No,
It does.
no,
Attack
no.
Shadow Ops bases to earn points.
Yeah.
Read it fast.
Carry on.
You
So,
have-
do
And
apologise.
I
Snake.
noticed you say you don't have to complete the attack. You just have to attack it.
And you get points.
And you get points.
Oh, okay.
And you can earn awesome extra tech through additional playthroughs, which that must be the canon tech they're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, and you've got to remember as well, when you do the Shadow Ops and you press the repeat, and say, for example, you do 1 or 2 bases and you still need another 2 bases, if you don't go back and finish the 2 bases, after 2 days, you will lose the Shadow Ops and you won't
Yes.
get the replay.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a time limit. They do expire. That's correct.
Yeah.
The unit is the Prometheus, a unique unit. I think you read this already, did you not?
Yeah, you can read it out again.
The Corpus have struck a deal with Kobayashi. Kobayashi will provide the Corpus with the technical specifications necessary for the creation of a hard light combatant replicas. That sounds like something's going to appear. And the Corpus will provide him with future considerations. No one is fool enough to turn down a favor from Corpus.
Opus sucks, by the way.
Yeah. And we
You
have
know,
canon
very
tech. And you already read the canon tech, I think.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't you?
No.
No, he said it
Oh,
out
yeah, okay.
as to what it was the last few times.
We have
Oh, that's right. Okay.
mass limiters, which decrease damage taken from infantry by 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, and 20%. Slot the Holy Seal. Is that like a Catholic sea lion?
Yeah,
Holy Seal?
it's a Sentinels unit, so they use a lot of religious
Right.
descriptions.
Skyward plating. It decreases damage taken from air by 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, and 20%. Different tech, same slot, the Holy Seal. The mortar cannon increases damage dealt to buildings by 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20%. The slot, Divine Inquisition. And the flak cannon, that's where we got into flak. The Flagger Abwehr Kanon. It increases damage dealt to vehicles. This was a point of discussion yesterday amongst us. Flak cannon is an anti-air cannon.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And it increases damage dealt to vehicles. That was a discussion we had yesterday.
Oh, yeah, but then again, it's a flak cannon is a cannon that shoots and then has got an explosion at the end of it, is it not?
No,
Yeah, but it's
a flak.
Oh.
The word flak comes from the German Flagger Abwehr Cannon, which is a cannon to shoot at air. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's where the word
just
flak
shoots
comes
air.
from. That's why that challenge came up, is because of this word and this description.
So when I left the Discord last night,
Yeah.
you guys basically you banded together and said, "How can we fuck City up?"
Well, we do that every time you leave.
That's
early.
our goal every time you leave.
We
You know?
always do that. Do you think we just hang out
We
with you?
still
for
love you
friends?
anyway.
No, it's good to know. It's good to know that I'm always on your mind, and I will sing that
Always.
song for you.
Always.
Yes.
You were
Always.
always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Do you guys want to discuss this, or is it just pointless? It's just the same old shit, different fucking
Same old
description,
shit,
I don't
different
care.
another
It's
name,
the
a
same-
different
yeah.
description.
new package.
Exactly.
On a more serious note, Puck's just put, I prefer the butchering. Snake's got to go. And then he's put, this is way too clearly spoken.
He's-
OK, le tabarnak, on va le dire en français la prochaine fois. Là, tu vas rien comprendre, OK?
And he's multi-fucking lingual.
Okay, at the
And someone
bottom,
else
it says,
mentioned that
was
this
this
is just
article
like the
help-
blackout too.
where it says, was
Sorry.
this article helpful? I want the side panel to vote. Do I check yes or no?
No.
Oh no.
It seems to think
That
you
was
sound
quick.
like an enemy of
Done.
Thomas Shelby City.
It's making me sign in
City.
in Discord. Yes,
Cindy, I
Fran,
got a question, dear.
go for it.
On side chat, and I think it was mentioned this last time. Doesn't that new unit also remind you of blackout?
It is just it's basically a copy of it.
It does.
It's
yeah,
a
it is
it's a
black.
reskin. It's gonna have probably hula hoop shots or something like that. It's just and every unit we've got since the original units, every unit we've got since then, barring maybe a handful, have been just reskins. They changed the damage type. They give it a little bit more health. They give it a little bit more DPS, but it's the base unit. It's the same as if you go with the cosmonauts. They're basically what are them little orange and yellow units?
They're little bodyguards or some
No,
sort.
little orange and yellow vehicles. What were they called?
Oh,
The original units. They were little orange and yellow ones.
They were drones, weren't they?
No, they were a
Gatling
vehicle.
no.
Gatling
Gatling
trucks.
trucks.
That's what the Cosmortar are. They're a copy of the Gatling truck. They're a copy of the Soul Runners. They just changed the fire. They give it a fancy graphic that makes it look better than what it is. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It looks like it's smoking a cigar.
It's a roach with a roach.
And the roach clip, yeah.
And then when they throw out all these numbers, it's got 55 million health, and then you run it into a base and it's dead within 2 seconds. You're like, where's this 55 million health? It's sad.
I left it at the door.
Same as the blackout.
Anyway,
Mike Collins has a good question. Does anybody want to know anything?
Oh, if you want to know anything, you're in the wrong fucking YouTube
Yeah,
channel,
Mike, you
bro,
gotta go
guys.
somewhere else, bud.
No, Mikey, Mike Collins, I do want to know something. If you've got something you want to tell us, please do.
Yeah, go for it, bud. Enlighten us.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, look out.
Say 13.6.
No, it's
I thought it was
Mike's
7.
gone
it's
silent.
14.7 there.
Yeah.
You know, the
It grew.
13.5 is
Right.
tomorrow's Friday, the 13.5, eh?
Indeed, it is.
It's just Friday.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Also-
It's Friday the 13th tomorrow.
Yeah.
Friday,
Indeed
the
it is.
13.5.
I'm religious.
13.5
I'm
inches.
pagan. I can't stream on 13.5.
There we go. Another wee shout out there to Harold
Because you're 13.7.
Harold Trumbull there. Not there's
Oh.
another War Commander YouTuber. If you can get a wee sub on that person as well, please.
Right, moving on. We've got the October 2023 Holdout. I don't think there's much news to give us here, but I will read through it. That starts up October 13th, Friday the 13th at 10 a.m. PDT. They should put zombies in there or something fucking special in there for, in my opinion, being it's Friday the 13th on October. I don't think that's happened in a long time, is it? When was the last... There's a question for you guys. When was the last Friday the 13th in October?
Can I interrupt for a second?
Of course you can.
Mike just got back into the game and he wanted to know if you wanted to see anything in the game, like specs or anything that we were looking for before.
Yes, information about the Lightbringer and things like that. There.
Oh, yeah, Lightbringer's range with the tech. So it's 650.
Yes.
What does the tech? I think it's 60. The tech had 60.
Yeah, it's 710 it went to.
Yeah.
So if you can shout out the 3 tech, the bronze, silver, and gold.
No, I think it's just the gold tech.
The gold tech on the Lightbringer.
Yeah, I think it's a gold tech.
Thanks.
Give it 60 more range. I'm 99% sure.
Thanks in advance, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Ends October 16th at 10 a.m. PDT. Description: Holdout consists of a series of 3 targets and a bonus target that you must defend with your platoons. The base is scale in difficulty, and each one consists of 3 waves of enemies. But each wave rewards you with experience that you can use to purchase items in the Holdout store. With it's been almost 400 prizes for the last 4 years. With almost 400 prizes in Holdout, you'll be able to earn XP to purchase faction units, tech, and tokens. 12-hour, 36-hour, and 48-hour upgrade logistics for the cannon. Just the cannon. More upgrade tokens. Hang on, am I reading that right? 12-hour, 36-hour, and 48-hour upgrade logistics for the cannon. More upgrade tokens for the defensive unique units. So there's not going to be
I think there will be. I think they're just doing the main ones. I think there has to be because Mortar's there.
Yeah. That's what threw me. More upgrade tokens for defensive unique units, the Sea Wizard, as well as tech for the Sea Wizard. Defeat all 3 Holdout bases to unlock the bonus base, an extremely difficult battle that rewards you with XP. With quite a bit of XP, to be fair. In Holdout, your units cannot retreat and you cannot deploy air. Choose your platoon composition carefully, and completing bases 1 to 3 grants a restart of Holdout missions. Pro tip, you can use your defensive unique units in Holdout bases. So we've got the logistics, we've got survivors, corpus, and sentinels. They all repair the units within their faction. We've got yep.
Go on, just to answer your question, what you said about when was the last Friday, the 13th in October, we have 2 variant answers. One was the year 2000, that was from Lee, and Hulk said it was 2017.
Yeah, 2017 it was. Yeah, he's right.
Okay, perfect. Right. Where was I? Sea Wizard description: created from recovered scraps of sunken warships, or a sunken warship even. This 8-barreled monster battles pirates of the sky. Your enemies will attack one by land or 2 by sea. Because why would they attack by sea? We're playing 2 by sea, because attacking a Sea Wizard by air is stupid. Sea Wizard upgrade tokens is 1 million a pop. I believe we can buy 20 more. Oh, it says it says right in front of me. Cost 1 million XP, cap of 20. So we can take this unit to level 20 this event. And then we've got the Sea Wizard tech. We've got Low Tide. Effects decreases damage taken from vehicles by 20%. Slot Arctic Ocean. Cost 2 million XP. We've got High Tide. Effects decreases damage taken from air by 20%. Slot Arctic Ocean. Cost 2 million XP. We've got Ocean Landing. Silver Tech. Effects increases damage dealt by air by 15%. Slot Atlantic Ocean. 2.5 million. We've got Toxic Rain. Effects adds viral damage by 50%. Slot Atlantic Ocean, cost 2.5 million. Discuss, guys.
Barrel as a joke. As a joke. Nothing. That's nobody uses anything. Barrel's no good. No use.
I agree with Downtime. Yep.
Unless somebody's coming in with a Titan or a Blackout or what else? What else has drones on it?
Well, I have the new unit, the Prometheus.
True. Yeah. We did say it looks just like the Blackout.
So,
Jim Gagne had a question that City would probably be the best one to answer. What do we mean when we say gold tech?
That's an oldie.
there are 3 slots in usually each unit, and you have a bronze, a silver, and a gold slot in the workshop schematic. And the gold tech is usually the best one. It's the one on the far right of each unit, or infantry, or vehicle, or aircraft.
There you go, Jim.
Is there a gold tech for it? Oh, I do apologise. We got the Bayman. I thought they was going to leave it till next holdout. I do apologise. Effects 50% increased damage to units that are near. Hey.
Yeah, go ahead. Go to the next one. That's even better.
Slot Pacific Ocean cost 2.75 million. I can't. Longshoreman.
Longshoreman. Yes, there you go.
Longshoreman. Effects 50% increased damage to units that are far. Hey?
Yep.
I'm thinking that's going to have a bubble like
Now, this is where I'm going to come in. I did say at the start I would have a few questions. First of all, what does that mean? What are the ranges?
Wait a minute. How much you guys want to bet that this is going to have a range like the DS?
Is there going to be an aura around your Sea Wizard?
Yes.
Does this mean you have to stop your Sea Wizard from patrolling because it might get out of range?
I think so.
So discussing YouTube, which is the best 3 techs to use in your base online?
Can I be honest with you? The bronze tech make no sense.
No, true. You're right.
Right? Because if vehicles are coming and hitting your
ghost,
your base is gone.
Aye.
If air's smoking that unit, then what's the point of that fucking unit?
Yeah. So your ghost as well.
Yeah. The only one that really makes any sense to me, and it's only slightly makes sense to me, is the Toxic Rain. And that's, you do know what that is. That's goodbye to the, that's goodbye Maverick.
Maverick, yes. That's the only time you really use that. But you should set your base up where you take care of the Maverick anyway, hopefully, if you can.
This 50% increased damage to units that are near.
And don't forget,
if the unit's right on top of the Sea Wizard,
then it's too late.
What does near mean though? And then a wall block.
If the units if a unit's hitting your CC and the Sea Wizard isn't killing it, it's too late.
And also, but don't forget the level 11 talent for the Sea Wizard is an increase to your damage and defense to your barracks.
They're just making shit up as they go along then.
So on what is the
norm, isn't it?
What is the range for far?
Well, far makes more sense. The furthest distance, so whatever its range is at max range. So it does more damage at its max range, but the near range one is farcical. It's stupid.
Well, Well, TJ's just said, why is it everything they do is so vague? Why can't they just put in a range like 650, 710,
Right.
whatever?
The reason for that is because if something is overpowered or you know
Never get a jail card.
when it's vague, when it don't make no sense to the players, it's very easy for Kixeye to change it and go, no, we didn't mean that, because we didn't understand what they fucking meant in the first place. Sorry, Bill, Jim.
Which one is it, Bill or Jim?
It's Jim.
It's Bill.
Jim.
It was Jim.
Yeah, I have to run. I've got to run next door. I'll be back in a wee bit, right?
Don't
All right,
forget,
bro.
get a wee cup of cha.
Yep.
Take care there, Jim.
Bring Anton some ice cream.
That's it.
So the gold tech for near makes no sense, but it might make sense because the unit don't actually kill fighters, especially if you've got them clumped up. Not, you know, they're coming in and just behind each other. That might make sense against them. It's all about testing. I don't get it. They could have given us, once a unit gets within this range, or one, like you guys said, make it open and make it an easy answer. But I don't get it.
I don't think Kixeye do either.
Can you imagine the pressure they're under to pop these events out every week?
Well, yeah,
Not,
it's
not
showing,
much,
isn't it?
mate. Not much.
You don't think?
No.
The corrects are showing, I think.
I believe there's basically like the Sea Wizard. They're on a boat in the sea, and there's no captain, there's no first mate.
It's
There's
like
just
Radio Carol.
yeah. All that's
Radio
left.
Caroline.
All that's left on the boat right now is rats running around trying to find a bit of food. That's all that's working at Kixeye is rats. Trying to find a bit of grub.
Okay.
Make sure they can feed their family. Make sure they can pay their rent or car bills. And I understand it to a point, because Steelfront is a shitty company to work for.
Yes.
No, it's not there. It's not necessarily the Kixeye employees' fault that they've become like this. It's because
this is not IBM we got here, right?
No, it's not. It's not a multi-million. Well, it is. It's almost £100 million worth of company in just Kixeye.
I think their profit last year was less than $500,000. The net profit of the whole thing.
Well, they've got to go some, haven't they? Right, moving forward, guys.
Gambo's just obviously wrote to Kixeye or on the Discord, and he's put, this is his words, and fucking Adele's answer is just like it is written. More damage taken if you are near or far from it, depending on which one you pick. Pretty self-explanatory.
It isn't, no, because it should be. There should be a range indicator saying, look, you'll get more damage from 800 range to 600, and if it's close, it's 0 range to 300. That would be self-explanatory. That would be easy to read. But the way that they and it's Kixeye bullshit. Adele's bought into that. You do know, a lot of you guys probably don't. Adele was actually originally part of the stream here on this channel. He was part of the Unshackled stream for a little while as well, and he was very fucking knowledgeable about the game. He had some passion about the game. He had some focus. He understood the game, and then all of a sudden he became a moderator, like all the moderators before them. David Dark Shadows, Dobber Phoenix. Not necessarily as much. I think his name is Avarius, is it?
Avarius, yeah.
He's a pretty cool customer, but they get this power in their little mittens, and they can ban people. They can get this. They get a little bit of information off Kixeye. They can drip feed it to players and all this bullshit, and that it takes over their mind. It corrupts, and that's the truth about power. Power can corrupt if you allow it. Whereas me,
yes, it does.
It don't corrupt me. I've just got a big penis, and that's fact.
No, you've just corrupted all of us.
Oh, it's
Apparently
fat now
the
too.
Wizard goes to 30 now.
Oh, wow.
No.
I'm not saying
Anton
anything.
is saying no, but he means yes. He's Irish.
No.
Just posted it.
No. Don't get that.
Anyway, moving on. Holdout bases. We do need to win, guys, because these guys are leaving in droves. So the Holdout bases, base 1 will pay out
If
100.
if they don't have the stamina, that's not our fault.
Holdout base
Start
1
most fun.
is 3 waves, pays out 150,000 for all three waves. Base 2 is 3 waves, pays out 350,000. Base 3 is 3 waves, pays out 500,000. And upon completion bases 1 to 3, you will receive 500,000 XP and 1 random prize from this list. Survivors called Sentinels or generic unique repair Has anyone used the last lot of unique repair logistics?
No.
I believe I've still got
No.
3.
Yeah, I have, to be fair.
Because the unique units are shit.
Take care, Hawks.
See you later, Hawks, bro. Right, and the bonus pace will pay out 3 waves. This is 3 waves again, and it's 1 million XP for the waves. Where is this? Where's the talent for level 11?
It didn't have one.
I thought someone said it had a talent at level 11.
Yes. Yeah, the Sea Wizard.
Yeah.
It buffs the Bayrax, so it does by 10% attack and minus 10% damage.
Is that in the game? You can see that in the game?
Oh, why? I can read it out to you here now.
Yes, please, mate.
Okay, there. Right. Talent, level 11. 10% increased damage and damage reduction aura to all Bayrak.
So why hasn't that been put in this update notes?
No, that was on the previous one, Silly. There.
Yeah, I
whenever
know,
we
but
got
it should have
level
carried over because we couldn't even take it to 11 then. So it should have been put into this update note so we know what we're
10.
getting.
Yeah. Fair point. Fair point.
Snake?
No, my mouth moved, but there was no
No,
words.
I know we'll discuss that for a while there, so we will.
Well, I think everyone knows what the bonus crates do, don't they?
Yeah, actually, this last few events, it's a good idea to pick those up for you because they are an advantage for you.
Mhm. Yep.
It will not hinder you. It will help you.
Basically, you get none of these crates will give a negative effect like the old days. They all give
Remember the
positive.
thorium puddles and things. Remember those things just to not annoy the head of me, so they did.
Yeah, but that used to be part of the fun. Back in the day, you'd go, "Do I need a crate?
Yes. No,
Should I get that crate or not?" You was guessing yourself, and you get the crate, and all of a sudden the acid rain start fucking blowing up the fucking shit out of your units. That was part of the fun for me, but oh well, we're left for this. And that is Holdout, patch notes or event briefing, whatever you want to call it. Any of you guys want to add anything before I run with the chat outs?
I'm going to say something there. Again, we've got a lot of returning players in that there. Join the City Discord there. If you're a returning player, it's probably the best group of guys and dolls in here to get you through stuff. We will be going live tomorrow night and all that jazz, but we'll find a way for you either on our Discord through live chat and discussion or through the videos, especially City there and all the guys and dolls who post videos.
I do want to say something because I've been a bit unfair towards you guys over the last few years, and basically the truth of the matter is yeah, my videos may help you, and they probably do, and that's why I'm on this pivot and this stall that everyone gives me. But the truth of the matter is, if you're part of the Discord and you come in and you go into the open voice chat, if you've got your mic muted, you will be removed, not from the Discord but from the chat. But these guys will go out of their fucking way to try to find a way for you, for anyone on that Discord open chat. They will go out their way. They run things through. They're constantly be thinking, what can we use? What can he substitute this unit for that unit for? And this is why this group of players, and not just this group of players, but all the guys amongst that Discord, are fucking top notch. It's something to behold with, and I'm so proud that I'm part of it. And it's a blessing. It really is. These guys are fucking genuinely top notch.
You just reminded me of something I thought about that I wanted to mention.
Go for it, mate.
And it's one of the reasons I gave the event a 6. I noticed a lot of different players that I hadn't heard from before making videos and posting them on the Discord page and trying out different things. And I think that's
Really?
great. I think that's
It's
great.
it's just and it's not toxic. It can be a bit. You get a bit of banter in the Discord, but it's not toxic. It's not fuck. Well, if there is someone saying fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, they soon get removed. I'm not. I don't put up with that shit. But as a rule, the Discord is very fucking. It's mellow. It's just people discussing the game, having a bit of fun, a bit of maybe some what do you call it, memes and things like that, gifs.
Called love.
It is love, and and there's a lot of love in the game. As much as we see the game as the side chat, I don't give a fuck what clan, what alliance you're part with. If you come on there and you act reasonable and you don't disrespect someone or you don't go into religion, politics, and all that bullshit, have your way, have fun with the fucking game. It shouldn't be about fuck you and I'm against you and I'm this, I'm that big, I'll spend this much. No, fuck that. Just come along and have some fucking fun.
There you go. Be chill.
Yeah, because I'm not even with these guys. I'm actually their enemy. So
Exactly. We've got a number of them in there. We've got a number of players that I would consider enemy in the game, but they come onto the Discord, they come onto the open chat, and we all discuss things. We're not at each other's throat all the time. And it's great. I love it. And I didn't create it. It's the creation of all the players combined. It's all everyone in that Discord it's their creation, not mine. I was just the guy that started it.
Instigated
it, exactly. Anyway, guys, I'm going to run with the shout outs. Let me bring up the Discord so I'm going to go top to bottom this time because I started the other way around except for Cobra. And I'm going to start off with, it'd be Bill, please, bro.
Right, hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for coming. Makes it all worthwhile. See you tomorrow night. And if not, have a nice weekend. Take care all.
Wise words.
Thank you, bro. Blade.
Yo, yeah, thanks, City, for having me. I don't get here very often at the minute. Job and internet things when I'm away. Yeah, chill out. Like City just said about coming in the Discord, man. We're here to help everybody, not just ourselves. We're here to help you all, if we can. And we will sit and it might take us an hour, but we will sit and help you. No problem whatsoever. Don't matter whether, like you said, don't matter whether you're enemy or not. Please come and say hello. We don't bite on it. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Perfect. Thank you, brother. Brandy, please.
I actually might bite if you ask nicely.
That had to be one. There goes the monetization.
The love
So
bite.
nice in here today.
Oh, good to see you all on the side chat, and always enjoyable to see the guys here on the panelists. And feel free to like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you, Brandy. Devil Dogs. I think he might be away. Yeah. Oh no.
I'm here. Thanks for watching the video, like the stream, and also subscribe to my channel. And y'all have fun in Holdout. I will not be here in the live stream tomorrow because I have to go to work.
That's no excuse.
Nah, you get to work.
And have a fisting Friday tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you, brother. Jim.
Jim's away next door.
Oh, of course he is.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, no.
He's back.
No.
I'd say I was back. I'd just like to say thanks to everybody in the side chat and that, and I'm glad to see a few names coming back into the game. And plus, the Discord, we have a lot of experts in the Discord, building computers, fixing computers, etc., etc. And if you get any problems like that, there's always somebody in there that will help you. And the real life always comes first. Just remember that. Real life comes first. Have a good event. Thank you all.
Thank you, Jim. Lone Wolf.
Yo, hey, Dr. Love here, recording from his outside latrine.
Toilet.
But anyway, we'll see you all tomorrow. Happy for Fistin' Friday. And the love goes out to y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Keep your powder dry.
the powder.
Thank you, bro. Sir Anton Airlines.
Again, thanks everybody there. Thanks City there. Not there. Would like to give a shout out to City's ego. So there, it's getting extremely high. It's actually so high we're actually getting weather updates there rather than proper weather updates because that
He
affects
said
the
he was
weather.
going to say that.
Is weather it definitely affects City's ego affects the weather more than the weather does. And everybody in YouTube land, you know, well done again there. Thanks for coming along. We'll be going live tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT. Be there, be square. All the new people get joining that Discord and have a bit of a laugh there, you know, and it is a laugh. And there's a lot going on in the world. I'm just not going to pray for one. I'll just pray for anybody that's in bother there, not there, and try and keep it classy out there.
I think. Thank you, bros. Mr. Snake Farm, please, mate.
Yes, sir. Bonjour. Salut à tout le monde sur le chat sur YouTube. C'est à cause de vous autres qu'on a du bon temps ici. Merci d'avoir passé un peu de temps avec nous. Oublie jamais que le mot du jour, c'est Flagger our Canon. On va tout pratiquer ça pour le bien prononcer pour CD la semaine prochaine. Thank you, everybody on the side panel, for coming to spend some time with us. You are what makes this fun. Don't forget that the word of the day is Flagger our Canon. Practice pronouncing it this week so we can all get it right next week. And have a good event tomorrow. Cheers, everyone.
I think. Thank you, bro. As always, guys, I do appreciate every one of you coming along and all the fucking support that's shown. Especially with me side panel here. They're a great bunch. Not so many on tonight, but I'm sure tomorrow there'll be a few more on. Other than that, guys, we will see you tomorrow, 1800 hours GMT. Start of the event, basically. Hopefully we'll see you there. Until then, take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody there. Take care.
God bless.